Hey everyone, welcome back to the Well Way podcast. I am your host, Sam Beaver, and today we are diving into a question that I get asked a lot. Can I gain muscle and shed fat at the same time? Spoiler alert, yes you can. But like everything in fitness, it's all about the approach. So if you're someone who's looking to pack on some muscle and shed fat at the same time, this episode is for you. We're going to break down why strength training is a key factor in achieving both how nutrition guidance plays a huge role, and why combining the two is the secret sauce to getting the results you want. I'm excited. Let's get into it. All right, so first things first, let's talk about the science. The idea of gaining muscle while shedding fat, also known as body recomposition. Sounds like a dream come true, right? And it can absolutely happen, but it takes the right balance of strength training and nutrition. Here's how it works. Building muscle requires progressive resistance training, which means lifting heavier weights over time to challenge your muscles. When you do this consistently, your muscles grow in response to the stress you place on them. Shedding fat, or losing fat, requires being in a caloric deficit, eating fewer calories than your body burns. When you're in a deficit, your body uses stored fat as energy, helping you shed that fat and reveal the muscle underneath. The trick to doing both at once is balancing the two. Instead of going full throttle on either one, you need to be in a slight calorie surplus to build muscle, but still managing nutrition in a way that supports fat loss. This means being strategic with your training and nutrition. Let's dive deeper into strength training. It's a critical component if you want to gain muscle while shedding fat at the same time. Strength training doesn't just build muscle, it also boosts your metabolism, which helps with fat loss. When you lift weights, especially with compound movements like squats, deadlifts, and bench presses, you're working multiple muscle groups at once. This leads to more muscle mass. The more muscle mass you have, the more calories your body burns at rest. This is known as your resting metabolic rate, RMR. It's something we track with you at the Well. If you're lifting with enough intensity and volume, you'll stimulate muscle growth while also burning fat. Plus, strength training has the added benefit of making your workouts more efficient. You're not just burning calories during your workout, you're burning them for hours after. This is known as the afterburn effect, or excess post-exercise oxygen consumption for you nerds out there. EPOC. Here's an actionable tip. Start by focusing on compound exercises that target multiple muscle groups. Think squats, deadlifts, push-ups, and pull-ups. These are the workouts that will not only build muscle, but also help you burn fat by challenging your body more efficiently. All right, now let's talk about nutrition. Strength training alone isn't enough to build muscle and shed fat. You need to fuel your body properly with the right nutrients. The first key is getting enough protein. Protein is the building block of muscle, and it's crucial for recovery and growth. Aim for around 1 to 1.5 grams of protein per pound of body weight, depending on your goals. This helps you repair muscle tissue and build lean muscle mass. But here's the catch. While protein is important, caloric intake plays a huge role in whether you're in a surplus or a deficit. To gain muscle, you need to be in a slight surplus, meaning you're eating a bit more than your maintenance calories. But you don't want to go too far beyond that. If you eat too much, you'll gain fat instead of muscle. To shed fat, you need to manage your fat and carb intake. You don't want to go low on either, but you might need to cut back slightly to maintain the caloric deficit that supports fat loss. However, remember, the goal is to not starve yourself. It's about balanced nutrition that supports both muscle growth and fat loss. Here's your actionable tip here. Focus on nutrient-dense whole foods. Include lean proteins like chicken, turkey, and different fishes, along with healthy fats like avocados, olive oil, and nuts. For carbs, opt for complex sources like sweet potatoes, quinoa, and brown rice. This ensures your body gets the right fuel for both muscle growth and fat burning. So, here's the reality. Body recomposition, building muscle while shedding fat, is not a quick process. It takes time, effort, and patience. This isn't a 30-day challenge or a quick fix solution. If you're in this for the long haul, you'll need to stay consistent with both your strength training and your nutrition. The best approach is to stay focused on the process, track your progress, and adjust as needed. If you're gaining muscle but not losing fat fast enough, you might need to tweak your nutrition or increase the intensity of your workouts. If you're losing fat but not building muscle, you might need to eat a little bit more protein or adjust your training routine. Here's another actionable tip for you. Set small, achievable goals for both muscle gain and fat loss. Focus on improving your strength first, and as you progress, your body composition will start to shift. Be patient and celebrate the small wins, whether it's an increase in weight lifted or a drop in body fat percentage. To wrap it up, yes, you can absolutely gain muscle and shed fat at the same time, but it's all about finding the balance between strength training and nutrition. With a solid, consistent strength training program, proper protein intake, and a mindful approach to your calories, your body can work for you to build muscle and burn fat simultaneously. But remember, this is a long-term commitment, not a quick fix. Stay patient, stay consistent, and trust the process. Whether you're working toward getting leaner, stronger, or both, it's the combination of strength training and smart nutrition that will get you the results that you want. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If you're looking to get started with strength training or need guidance with your nutrition, please reach out. We're here to help. Stay strong, stay focused, and I'll see you the next time on The Well Way. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. See you guys.